Before you make any big decisions in a family law case, it's probably a good idea to talk to an attorney and get a gut check before you say something to your child's father or your ex-husband, or jump in kind of and get ahead of yourself. I was talking to another attorney about a case of hers recently. It's a relocation case, and she and the client had kind of left it at, well, the next step was that she, the attorney, was going to reach out to opposing counsel and kind of get her finger on the pulse of the whole situation and kind of see if there was any wiggle room or anything that she could do to kind of move things forward. But instead of waiting on her attorney, the client told her ex-husband, her child's father, that she was moving. And he got kind of mad about it, as they often do, and kind of blew everything up. Now, why would she do that, right? Like, it's an emotionally volatile situation. It's a vulnerable position to be in, where you're kind of stuck living somewhere that you don't want to be. Maybe the job opportunity is what they are. Maybe you don't have your village because your support network isn't nearby. But in any case, in some cases, you're kind of stuck because the court really wants to see a relationship between both parents to the greatest extent possible. And moving isn't necessarily something that's going to be easy or immediate for you to do. And sometimes the best advice is to not do this, especially in this case. This client had, the child's father had every other weekend. So our client had primary physical custody. She had a lot of parenting time, and to move would open that all up again and risk her even losing parenting time. So, trust but verify, ask questions and get a second opinion if you want, but tread carefully, right? Because there are real world consequences, and sometimes it's not about how good or bad your attorney is. It's the facts of the case and whether the court feels like it makes sense to grant your request, or maybe to maintain the status quo and to keep both parents involved, to deny it, or even to give parenting time to dad. So, ask an attorney. Don't take their advice, but, use that for what it's worth.